Hello Sagittarius, and thank you so much for joining me for the July of 2021 tarot reading. My name is Vickieverlie. I'm the rock and roll prophetess. I have over 30 years experience in the metaphysical field, and I do readings and astrology and channeling, and I create decks and do all sorts of stuff. This is the reading for Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius rising sign, and Sagittarius moon sign. We're going to be using the rock and roll tarot deck as our first, for our main portion of our reading. Then we're going to follow it up with a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, as always. And the level 2 Patreon bonus cards will be pulled, 3 bonus cards will be pulled this month from the Earth Warriors Oracle. And then what I'm going to do is, for everybody, I'm trying something new. I'm going to take a passage from the Transmissions for Humanity book for each sign, and I'm going to do the dictamasy, where you just kind of ask the question and open the page and just go like that, and then we'll read whatever's there. And you guys can let me know, like in the comments, if you if you like this portion or not. This is something new I'm trying. Okay, so what we're going to do is a very loose shuffle, because the cards have been shuffled in between the readings. And so now we're just doing a very loose shuffle so that spirit guides and angels can pull the cards that are meant for our Scorpio. This is not Scorpio, Sagittarius. For our Sagittarius friends. As I'm pulling the cards and throughout the reading, let your eye kind of wander. And if you're drawn, if something catches your eye, don't discount that. Follow it through, because it might look like it says a different word that it says, or a certain word might catch your eye. That's the way that you can get an actual personal message out of this general reading. So it can go up and down, back and forth, round in circles, one card to the other, you know. Any way it could, the imagery can move around. And if it says something other than it really says on the card, sometimes those are really like the best messages, because those are the ones that are, you know, directly from spirit. Well, world, these two actually came out right together. We had the world with the temperance card. So the world is always a huge opportunity. It's something coming full circle, but it's also major attainment, and it's often more than you ever anticipated, bigger, better, more. With the balance of the temperance card, but this says that higher forces are at work putting together something for you. And it looks like it's really something big. But here she is again, this Queen of Rods. She's been out, I think, quite a bit this time lately. Well, actually, that could be you. I mean, because it's a gender-neutral reading. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 court cards. But even though these 3 represent male and that one female, it's, you know, it could just be anybody. But more than likely, this is you guys, Sagittarius. It could also represent another fire sign, though, but we have the other fire sign card here. So this is you, and you're right in line. You know, and so, because sometimes Spirit's trying to put things together for us, and we're not aligned with it, so we're just like, right over our head. You know, we just miss the whole thing. So in this case, you are very much in line with it. You're ready for this. You're ready to grasp a hold of it. You're aware, you're conscious, you're being called to it, and you hear the call. That's the thing. We're all being called at all times. So our spirit guides and angels are always working out stuff for us, and we screw it up most of the time. Or, you know, well, that's, you know, we don't have to be hard on ourselves like that, but you know what I'm saying. We're the ones who, here on Earth, we get it kind of mixed up. But it says you can. It's very easy, and it looks like you're very much in line. This card has been out like crazy too with Justice. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of big government thing again announced or coming through. Because when that card was showing up before Justice for Everybody, I was getting it. That's when one of those stimulus checks came out. I'm not saying it's another stimulus check, but maybe there's some kind of big justice thing or a new law that's passed, or something that's going to affect a lot of people, because that card has just been out like crazy. And justice does mean, you know, usually some sort of legal matter. Justice will be done. Sometimes justice can be karmatic justice too. I didn't mention that in some of the other readings, but it came to me in the bonus reading on one of them, because some karma cards showed up additionally. So sometimes this can be just karmatic justice. Justice is done. You know, you've been through the ringer, and now you're at this point of this attainment in this world. You're worried about some money things, but I don't think that that's really going to be an issue, because there's absolutely some kind of an offer coming for you. And this is an offer that's orchestrated by the divine. I'm going to put orchestrated by the divine. Divine Orchestration. Yeah, that'll probably fit easier. Let me just write it down or I'll forget it. Divine Orchestration. And shoosh, they're like all, you know, for some of you, if you're seeking a contract, you might have multiple offers. Or maybe if you're trying to sell a house, you might have multiple offers. Or even if maybe you're trying to get signed to some kind of like a publishing company, or, you know, get financing for your project, you might have multiple offers or multiple investors. This person could even be like, well, this is you, but there could be another person who's also fire energy, who, you know, could be a broker or an agent or somebody of this nature that's brokering all these different offers, because this offer is here with this money and you're just surrounded by all these people. Again, this could also be you, but it could be another fire. There's definitely another fire sign involved in here somewhere, because we got the Queen and we've got 2 fire sign people representing, and we've got the King of Pentacles, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo, or the money person, because they're the money people, whatever sign they might be. And then down here we've got a King of Swords. So King of Swords could be an air sign. I want to mention now, as far as the fire energy, yeah, that's you, the Sagittarius, but also we are moving into Leo after the 22nd, which is, we're moving into the time of fire. So that's a fire sign. So we're going to be moving from water, Cancer, into, in late July, and the 22nd we're going to move into Leo. And we've got 21 here. That could absolutely be like after the 21st, the 22nd, when we move into Leo, that's when all this is going down. It does feel a lot like negotiations for many of you, some sort of negotiations going on. Another thing I want to mention with King of Swords often can be somebody who's involved in legal law, especially with the Justice card showing up right above them. So like an attorney, or, you know, somebody that's, you know, brokering and brokerage comes through really strong for somebody out there. The King of Swords, though, and we do have another an air sign and astrological event occurring this month. We're going to have the full moon in Aquarius, and that's occurring on the 23rd. So we got the sun going into Leo on the 22nd, and we have the full moon in Aquarius on the 23rd. So it's really, excuse me one second. Sure, my dog is crying. I have a really bad dry throat. I'm going to have to get a cough drop. Sorry. Sorry about that. That's your reading. So it's looking like that time frame there, that 21, 22, 23, when we have the full moon. We got a couple of 4s here too. You know, that those in the 20s later in the month, that this could all be really coming down here. But the opportunity, I feel, is showing up earlier in the month. It's showing up pretty closer to the beginning. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and get our animal totem card for our Sagittarians friends. What is the animal totem card for our Sag friends for July? The ant. The ant is a card of really working hard. And it can be like a card of, like, you know, working hard and toiling, but the ant is part of the tribe. It's part of the whole colony. It's a colony, you know. And, you know, so it's not working, you're not on your own when the ant card shows up. And you're not on your own when you've got all these court cards showing up in your spread here. You'll be working with a team or a group, or part of something bigger than with the world here. So let's see here. I wrote, working tirelessly for the good of all, connecting with the community and knowing our place in it. You can move mountains and make miracles happen. Yeah, it may seem like that from our earthly perspective, but the cards are letting us in on a little secret. It's saying it's not really a miracle. Well, it could be a miracle still, but it's, you know, it's something that's being orchestrated by our spirit guides and everything. You know, you're getting a lot of help, not only from people in the earth plane, but you're getting help from, you know, spirits and angels. I am going to do the Dictiomancy, and there's no special readings being offered this month other than just the regular stuff. If you happen to be watching this in the last couple of days of June, then you can still get in on the solstice reading if you want. But other than that, it's just the regular stuff. But I wanted to, you know, I got these journals printed. I just want to give you guys a quick another look at these, because these are just, they turned out so nice. I'm so happy with the way they turned out. They're very inexpensive. We have lined ones and we have unlined ones, just for like drawing. You know, if you're interested, they're available on Amazon, and I get it like a couple dollars. They're only $6 a piece, so I'm keeping the price low as long as I can for an introductory rate. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to do this. Is from my book Transmissions for Humanity, Guidance from Higher Dimensional Beings. So this is a book that I was channeled last year in 2019 and 2020, and I'm actually doing the second book now. But I'm going to ask, what is the higher guidance message for Sagittarius friends for the month of July of 2021? Okay. I was asking, have I incurred more karmic in this? Like, let's start from the beginning. I'll just read the whole page. Yes, you have incarnated in higher dimensional realities than Earth, much higher. You volunteered to come here at this time to help the Earth Mother ascend, and have many souls who are here, as have many souls who are here at this time-space reality. Then I ask, have I incurred more karma in this lifetime while being human with human relationships? Answer is, yes, but the work you are doing can lift you out of this. It is never too late to start your soul's work. You know, we can go on, but I think that's the message. It's never too late to start your soul's work. And you're being called, like I said at the very beginning, you know, you're aligning with this higher dimensional stuff. So you are being called to do your soul's work. You're showing up right next to this angelic presence, you know. So and this is the alchemy. So you're co-creating, you're working in tandem with. There's an energy exchange, and you're co-creating with the higher forces and the divine, and it's going to start to show up in the earth plane too. That's another thing about ants. They can help you ground if you're getting a little bit too woohoo far out there, you know. And the other thing I wanted to mention too really quickly is because you guys just went through that eclipse in your sign too, didn't you? Wasn't there just well, it was in May, end of May, but you know, you're coming off of a round of eclipses in your sign. There's going to be more. This year, the eclipses are going to be in your sign and your opposition of Gemini. So a lot of things are changing, but it's also a great opportunity to, if you're looking for change, to harness this energy and really go with it. Okay, so that's the end of this basic reading. If you want to find out more about me or get my decks, my books, or readings and charts and different things I offer, it's all down there, or everything you can check. It's on my website too. If you're a Patreon level 2, there's going to be 3 more cards coming up from the Earth Warriors Oracle. So head over to Patreon to find out about that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember that you are Love and Beauty Incarnate. Please hit the subscribe, share, and like. That helps me out so much, and it's so appreciated. Thank you all so much. We'll see you again next month. Till then, goodbye.